In today's Lunch at Circle video, you should take a special look at the desk in front of which we are sitting. It is the desk on which Alfred Nobel signed his will that created the Nobel Prize. It is actually in front of this desk that he signed the paper that created the now world famous prize. On the desk you will also see a portrait of Alfred Nobel. Next time you come to the Swedish Circle, you can go into the Nobel room and take a look at the desk. Okay, welcome to Lunch at Circle TV. I'm Per Karlsson. I'm happy to welcome our guest today, who is Louis Naugès from Microcost.
Okay, morning everybody.
Founder and the main personality, president of Microcost. A few questions to you, Louis. It appears that you've invented a word.
A long time ago.
Could you tell us something about that?
Oh yeah, about 30 years ago I created in French the word bureautique, which was a translation at that time of office automation. And it's now in the French dictionary and used by millions of people. By the way, I didn't make €1 on it.
You should have licensed it.
Okay, but you know, it's a gift to friends. Okay.
I've gathered that you're a fan, or at least you're fascinated by what happens with Google, what Google does and their technologies. Okay. Is Google the next Microsoft?
Well, that's a question that everyone is asking on the web, on the blogosphere, as we say. No, I think Google is going to be one of the key players of the next 5 years. But you know, we have IBM, we have Microsoft. It's going to be one of the new key players, but it will not replace Microsoft. And each new generation has a new culture. So it's a totally different company. It's the way they behave, their strategy is not proprietary, it's not closed, it's very different. But it's going to be a big, big player. And Microsoft is scarce to this.
But what you're saying is that perhaps there will be less of a backlash against Google in the way that we have a backlash today against Microsoft because of the openness.
Yeah, yes and no. It's curious because it's coming now. Some people are very worried about Google, who knows everything about me. And by the way, it's really true. They know a lot, but I really don't care. But they know, everybody knows a lot about me on the web. If you go to Google and type Naugès, you get 70,000 answers. So you can find everything on me. And some people get scared about it, on privacy issues.
Yes.
But it's a different type of worries. Microsoft is a monopoly, and Google knows everything on me, so so every time a big player comes in, some people get scared. That's normal.
So you're actually here today to talk on the subject of how can enterprises catch up with consumers on Web 2.0.
Okay.
Well, in a few words, how can we?
Okay, Web 2.0 is basically 2 points. One, human and cultural point where people share and collaborate. And the second on the technology side is that you do everything with a browser. Okay. So everything is on the web. What now we say on the cloud, you know, the new way. Where is my document? On the cloud. Okay, that's fine. But that's true. And in fact, over the last 5 years, technology has always, the new technologies always entered first on the general public. Because there is a big market. There are 1 billion people on the web today, 1 billion. Okay. So when you have a new solution, you just put it on the web and you get millions of people in a few months. And then you worry about organizations. And then you have to talk to a CIO, to a CEO, and they have a lot of questions, and they are not very fast. And so the vendors, which are quick, like Google, get impatient. Okay. And so, for example, Google is entering now the market with a new set of applications called Google Apps, for Apps Premium Edition, which is for large organizations to replace the old product like Office or Exchange or Lotus Notes. But it takes time. There are 50 million users on the basic one, and almost none in the organization. And I am trying to get the organization to move, which is very complex. That's my challenge.
So now if we look at Web 2.0, that's what we're talking about now, what do you think Web 3.0 will be?
I don't have time to think about it, to be honest. Web 2.0, in my business, I am working with organization. It will take me until 2014, 2015, until it gets in. By that time, maybe I will do something different.
Okay, a last question for you then, which is a bit related to where do you think the big opportunities are in technology going forward now? If you would start a new company, an entrepreneurial activity, and it wouldn't be a consultancy and it wouldn't be the kind of visionary activity that you have today, what technology area would you focus on?
Yeah, I've started many companies. I've just started Microcost a few years ago, 2 years ago. So there are plenty of opportunities, but I guess they are feeling fast, you know. And the worst thing would be to do a Me Too, something with somebody else. But you know, take a French example. A company like NetVibes was started with a young French guy, Tariq Krim, and in a few months it got 7 million users. So it's a good example. I don't know. There's plenty of ideas. You know, my idea would be to, if you are good on one business, try to get this business on the web. Just to give the last example, which amazed me, a company in the US has started a business on the web, which is very successful, of renting high-priced bags from Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and stuff like that. So it says bag, borrow, or steal. And so people will rent a Gucci bag for $150 per week. So they can go on a cocktail with a Gucci bag, and the week after with a Louis Vuitton or a Dior. So that's amazing, and it's working very well. So there are plenty of ideas.
Yes, you have to have the right idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Louis Naugès.
My pleasure.
Founder and president of Microcost. If you're interested in knowing more about what Louis works with and thinks, you can visit Louis Naugès' blog or Microcost's website. You've watched Lunch at Circle TV. Thank you for watching. I'm Per Karlsson.
Thank you.